thought I'd do another YouTube. This one here is not angry. It's just based on experience. And it's a pretty good one. I've had a lot of weird dreams in my life. Like, I don't know if I've done one on dreams specifically, but dreams are very fucking neat. And they say that when, for example, if you were in a dream and you fell, and you hit the ground, you die in your dream, like you would die in real life. I've done that in my dream. When I was a kid, we had this great big tree in our backyard, and for some reason, I went to sleep, and I thought I would climb it up, and when I climbed to the top of it and I jumped off, it's the falling part that I find very painful. It would, like, hurt my chest really bad. But when I hit the ground, I'd hit this huge relief. And then this other dream I had, I was up on this, like skeletal skyscraper, and I'd fall off. And the falling part was very painful. It was like choking me. And then when I hit the ground, it was like, I can breathe again. It's really fucked up. So I've done that before in my dreams. Not just once, but multiple times, because it was kind of neat to experience. So I just kept doing it over and over again. Dreams are, I don't know. I know they say it's basically like a defragmentation of your mind. It's your mind basically just kind of sorting things out, and just you wake up the next day and you have a better understanding of everything you've learned. But on the same token, I've had dreams that have come true, which are kind of scary. Like I had this dream when I was very young that I was at my aunt's house, and my other aunt, through marriage, said, "I'm pregnant again. I'm going to have another kid." And her daughter was sitting in front of me coloring with crayons. And when that actually came true, 3 years later, my jaw hit the floor to the point I think I went pale. And then my aunt said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, fine." But they didn't realize that everything that just happened for like the last 5 minutes, I saw, 2 or 3 years ago. How do you explain that? I have a lot of dreams that I meet celebrities. And it's not because I'm like celebrity obsessed. I really don't care. I mean, celebrities are just fucking regular people, with ego problems or whatever. But I've had dreams that I've met fucking countless celebrities, and I don't understand why. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, like, the celebrities I think are cool, I generally don't dream about. Like, I think, Gary Oldman is my number one actor, favorite, and never dreamed about him, but I had a dream about, like, Anthony Hopkins. I've had one about Cameron Diaz, fucking, I'm name dropping, I know. They're ridiculous. But, yeah, I've written them down. Like, I had one about Owen Wilson, and it was really fucking creepy. It's almost like we were redoing the movie Aliens, but the aliens were different, so I said something, in my dream, I remember hitting an escape hatch, and I'm fucking kind of gliding away. It's not very fast or anything. And I see Owen, like, give me the thumbs up, like, he just freed me. He just kind of, fixed something that lets me get away. And one of the aliens jumps out in his face. It's like a face hugger, but instead of, like, attaching to his face and kind of sitting there, it crawled into his mouth, and I watched it fucking crawl inside of his skull, like, under his skin, fucking take him over, and he's struggling in fucking, trying to breathe and shit, and he just dies. I don't know why. It was really fucked up. And I had another dream. I was in class, and, what's her name, Dana from X-Files, I don't remember her name, whatever, she was a teacher, and I don't know why, like, I had a kind of bit of a crush on her, when I was younger, but who didn't, and she was teaching this class, and, she was telling us about an urban myth that happened in the city, and then we went home, and one of the guys was making fun of one of the other guys in our dorm or whatever, saying how he's a fucking wiener because he had all these problems with health, and he was lactose intolerant. Oh, what a wiener. It's all just made up in ways, just getting attention. And then this Bloody Mary type thing starts happening, and it's really fucked up. Like, one of the cupboards opens, and this balloon starts blowing up, and it starts filling with blood, and we're immediately like, we've heard of this before, and it's happened to other people, and it's fucking happening right in front of our faces, and we start freaking out. And my roommate starts going, "Oh, that's not cool, let's whoa." And then it starts calming down for a second. And for some reason, he decides to get in the cupboard. He's like, "Oh, yeah, whatever, it's going to get me. This is a big prank." He gets in the cupboard. And then I immediately run the other way because I figure he's fucked. And all of a sudden, there's a corpse in my cupboard. And I don't know how to explain it. The cops show up, and for whatever reason they found out, and I'm supposed to explain this to the cops, why there's a dead guy in the closet and fucking a blown up balloon covered in blood. Like, Oh, it was so fucking creepy. I have really fucked up dreams. I had this dream that I was fighting this Incan god, and I could look in the mirror, this mirror, like I'm sitting at this altar and there's a mirror, and I'm trying to fight this guy, and he's invisible. I can only see him when he goes in the mirror, and he kicked my ass, but because it's almost like he hit me like 10 times, but I hit him once, and he immediately went, wow, you're good if you can hit me once. Like, it's... and then he just kind of let me go. I was really fucked up. Dreams are really crazy. I had one that I was Darth Vader, and I was walking through this kind of office complex, which seemed to me to be on like the Death Star, and I was really pissed off at everyone. I was just mad, and it's not like I was going through a bad point in my life. I was actually okay, but I was force choking everybody I saw. I saw some fucking guy looking on his laptop, and it went fucking strangle the guy. I'm fucking force strangling everybody. It was amazing. And then I had this other dream that for some reason, since I've been, I don't know, early teens, maybe before that, I've had dreams that I've had telekinesis, and the only thing that I've kind of a connection with telekinesis is I saw Firestarter when I was young, and the guy that, the dad, he'd grab his hair and go, It was kind of telekinesis and kind of something else, and I don't know what, but that's the only time I ever even heard of the thing, and I wasn't obsessed with it. I didn't think it was the coolest thing ever. I just kind of like, yeah, whatever, Firestarter's a neat movie. It'd be cooler to be a pyrotechnic and just kind of shoot fire. But I've had dreams since I was a kid that I have, telekinesis, and I'm moving things all the time, over and over again. It's ridiculous. And then I'm having this dream that I'm out with my friends at a mall or whatever, and we're just at some mall, and if I ever saw it, it was that realistic that if I ever got to this mall in my dream, I would go, oh my god, I've seen this before. And there's, people all around, they're just, people having lunch, just doing this, that, and the other thing, and they're saying, like, holy fuck, I'm telling them I have telekinesis, and they don't believe me. And some guy goes bicycling by, and I'm like, see that guy over there? They're like, yeah. I'm like, the guy fucking falls over, and they're like, huh? Did you just do that? I'm like, I just did that. And then some guy was walking by me, and he was carrying a whole bunch of stuff, and I just looked at him and pointed, and fucking, it's like somebody tripped him, and they didn't believe me, and they were like, holy fuck, we believe you now, it's crazy shit. I had some of the weirdest goddamn dreams ever. It's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. I've had the most craziest dreams. Dreams I've, like, shape-shifted, I've turned into other things. I would go up to a wall, and, it's just like in reality, when you go up to a wall, the wall's looking you in the face, but then I would kind of close my eyes and concentrate a bit, and I'd flow through the wall like a ghost, and I could just fucking... I had ridiculous powers. I've had a lot of dreams I'm the Hulk for some reason, and I haven't grown up with the Hulk or anything. I didn't read the comic books when I was young. I didn't really care about the Hulk, but I'd have a dream that I'd go up to somebody and they'd be beating on me, because pretty much my whole life I've been picked on by others, and kind of took it like I was Gandhi. And there was a period of my life between, say, like 26 and 28 where I'd have dreams I was the Hulk constantly. And people would come up to me and start picking on me. I'm like, you don't want to pick on me. I think you should, I didn't say, oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, because that's, kind of gimpy, but I would say, like, I think you should leave me alone. And I'd give them chances to kind of get out of it, and they wouldn't, and they'd just keep picking on me, and all of a sudden, oh, that's it, it's on. And I would feel my neck start to grow, and my arms and my shoulders and everything. I would get bigger, and I'd grow taller, and I'd just fucking lose it. And the guy would be like, and then I would fucking smoke him. And then for some reason I'm fighting the military, just like the Hulk always would. It's pretty ridiculous. I'd jump and land on some kind of artillery thing and smash all the guys on it, and fucking just flip it over like it was a fucking eggshell. It was amazing. Yeah, so a lot of dreams about telekinesis. A lot of dreams about celebrities. Some dreams that come to pass, like kind of like deja vu type shit. I don't understand them, but they just keep happening, and just weird shit keeps... I've actually got a diary where I keep track of everything. I had one recently about 30 Days a Night where I'm hiding from vampires. It was really fucked up. I don't remember exactly what happened. It's kind of like sometimes I wake up and I remember when I wake up, and then the rest of the day I'm like, what the fuck did I dream about? And I can't remember. And a lot of cool dreams I'm sure have gone by the wayside, but whatever. Shit happens.